Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena, and we have finally done it. If you guys did not join me last night for the live stream, we have completed Goalless, and we have completed Goalless for the 5th time, so he is completely dead at this point. And as of this morning, the Abyssal expedition is complete, because as you can see here for the title, occupy 26 tier settlements or better. We are complete. Promotion quest completed, and there is the final rank of the expedition. We are Prince, which is completely maxed out. So we get the Iran skin, we get our 3,000 diamonds, and we also get our 20 Stargazer cards, which are absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead, we'll unlock the skin, we'll check it out. Then we're actually gonna run through WhiteSushii's trading hub guide, which is very, very informative. A lot of people very disappointed with overall with the Abyssal expedition and with the trading hub, just due to the fact that it is a lot of pay to win. But as we see here, here is the new Maple Frost Edge. The new skin is finally unlocked. There it is. Let's take a quick look at it. Looks absolutely amazing. I love the red skin. I love the fire tornadoes. It is such a very, very cool skin. A lot of people have said this might be an exclusive skin that you're going to earn from the Abyssal expedition. It might be a skin that they are not going to sell, which I would be absolutely shocked if they did not sell it. But there it is, just Iran on fire. Such a cool skin. And as you guys know from the event that we've had currently going on, Taylene is going to be the next hero to be reskinned. As you can see here from the Esperian Idols. Taylene has been taking all of the votes, so she will be the winner. And remember, the winner from this contest, which ends in 23 hours, will receive a new skin. So we will get our next skin will be for Taylene, coming out pretty soon. So taking a look, just like we did last night in the trading hub, as you can see, we have 3 hours left for the red chests. We have a lot of red chests because remember, this was our 5th goalless kill. We do have a couple heroes in here, as well as Mahira, Athalia, and Aziz. Very, very cool to see. Furniture that came out of our legendary cards, and then of course some items being sold at the global auction house, as well as the items that the guild has bought. So let's take a quick run through of WhiteSushii's guide and see kind of what this is all about. Why people are upset with the trading hub overall, especially if you are a free-to-play player. So looking here at the trading hub, as you can see, a visual guide by WhiteSushii. Goalless kills, you can see right in the left. For the first 2 kills, you get rare cards, meaning that they are just that. They are completely rare cards. You don't get any of the legendary cards. It is just rare cards and only rare cards and the rare rewards that come with it. As you get a little bit further, you get into the elite cards, and then a little bit further, you get into the legendary cards, which is where we are. So the top 100, you receive 980 of these unbound crystals. And this is kind of a difference because the unbound crystals you can use in the militia auction house and you can use in the global auction house. You cannot get them anywhere else. All of the items that we get from the trading hub that are auctioned off, you get bound dragon crystals. Again, that is the difference. Looking at the unbound crystals, the dragon store is really the only place as of right now to get unbound dragon crystals, meaning that if you are free to play, you will not have any unbound dragon crystals, unfortunately, at this time, meaning that you cannot bid on anything, which again is super disappointed. So looking at kind of how the trading hub works. So this is kind of another real part to look at. Every goalless kill awards your militia with tickets that are automatically exchanged into items that populate in the trade. As we just seen a minute ago, here's Taylene, Zephyriel, and Aziz. Players within the militia can use unbound dragon crystals. Now remember, that is unbound dragon crystals, meaning at this point, you are going to have to buy them because there's no way to get them as of right now. The highest rolled dice acquires the item. Once the time limit is up, everyone else gets refunded. So very disappointed. Again, you have to wait till the item's time is up. to get the refund. It's not going to give it to you automatically. For instance, if Allwin and Dodo were competing, Dodo beat out Allwin. At that point, Allwin would get a refund. No, it doesn't give you the refund until the time limit is up, which is very disappointing. I hoped it would be different, but I've heard that is how it is, and that is the case that it is. For every item sold, both the militia and the global auction house, its value is divided randomly between every militia member above Earl rank and converted into bound dragon crystals. Now, bound dragon crystals you can only spend in one specific place, which we'll go over in a minute, where the unbound crystals you can only spend, again, in a specific place. That calls for the crystals, which this is the big part, and this is what a lot of people want to know about. Free to play, so the miscellaneous, and again, big shout out to WhiteSushii for putting all this together. Free to play, can they get anything? Below are the estimated rewards per goalless kill, assuming everything gets sold within the militia trade, which is not the case. We've seen that all of the items, or a majority of the actual gear, is not being sold at all. We've had it at auction for a couple days at this point, and none of it has been sold. Remember, if it does not sell, it is just junk. I believe at that point, it's not going to refund you anything. It's not going to give you anything. It is just going to go junk after a certain amount of time. So one goalless, 9,756 or 139 per player crystals. So that is all you are getting. For one kill, you will get 139 as long as you've defeated goalless one single time. Then you have your numbers there for the second, third, fourth, and fifth kill, resulting in 890 per player crystals. As such, the total a free-to-player can expect is 980 unbound crystals. That is the most that you can get as a free-to-play player, meaning that you can bid on red chests and the items that are lower than red chests. Any of the heroes you cannot bid on, any of the gear you cannot bid on, any of the furniture you cannot bid on. So very, very disappointed. Again, as a free-to-play player, you will not be able to bid on any of the items. And if every single item sells, if you kill goalless 5 times, you get 2,296 bound crystals, assuming you're above the top 100 rank, which if you killed it 5 times, you would be. Obviously, if you cannot, you might be looking at the most of 139 crystals. So again, the unbound crystals, very, very pay to win, absolutely. That being said, even if you manage to get the top 100 and secure 980 crystals, you wouldn't be able to spend them on anything since the militia chest expires before you obtain them. So essentially, free to play, you will get nothing from this event because you will not have the option. The chest will already be in the global auction house when we are awarded the 980 crystals for this, which again, super, super disappointing with how they did this, in the amount of money that they made out of this, because again, free to play, almost exclusively out of the competition for any of the items here. As you can see, amplifying emblems on the global auction house, basically, unless you are in a guild with multiple goalless kills, you cannot get anything out of this short of the rewards they are offering for the Abyssal expedition itself, which again, I would be super, super disappointed. And I am very disappointed with Lilith saying they were going to focus so much on the free-to-play player and then not offering the crystals to the free-to-play players and not offering the crystals on, in my opinion, a timely manner. Assuming that, let's say you kill goalless the first time, when goalless is defeated the first time, in my opinion, they should award you the unbound crystals regardless of the amount. They should go ahead and award them for every single goalless you kill, because even going forward, once you defeat goalless, you have the ability to go ahead and bid on items that come up in the militia auction house that you could bid for, but without the ability that they're actually awarding them at the end of the expedition, you cannot bid on anything, which again is super disappointed. So looking at the second column, the exchange rates, is anything worth obtaining? Well, right here, the diamond value, crystals into diamonds, as you can see from the top. Bound crystals can only be spent on the exchange store, meaning that, again, the militia chests and the global auction house, you cannot use the bound crystals on. That is the big difference. Assuming your guilds manage to defeat enough goalless, your best value to buy is purple stones, followed by Stargazer cards. Remember, the purple stones, we have two options. We actually have a 60 and I believe a 240. So looking at the actual breakdown, and this is what a lot of people don't realize, looking at the cost in actual dollars to see what is really worth it. So when you look at red emblems, $14.41, which legendary gear, $29. Same with purple cards, $29. So almost $30 in real money for the price of the exchange. As you can see there, the mythic furniture and the celestials, almost $50 each, which essentially, if you want to build on a celestial or a hypogean hero, or if you want to buy mythic furniture, you are going to have to spend money at $50 at a very, very bare minimum to have an opportunity and have a chance to bid on a hero, period. So all of the cards that all of these guilds are pulling out of here, especially when you get to the legendary status, if you're not dropping $50, you're not going to get them, which is interesting, which I'll show you in a minute, that I found was kind of interesting. Is when you look at the cost ratio, even the cards themselves are $30 a card. Very, very expensive for essentially one elite hero. You're paying $30. So again, the amount of money that you'd have to actually put into this to have a chance to bid, to lose the bid, is kind of crazy. So the table here shows how much to buy crystals using money for each reward. From here, only red emblems and celestial and hypogeans are decent values, with red emblems being cheaper than the store's $10 for 10, which again is a little bit cheaper because you do get, remember, 25 of them. And for 10 of the celestials being close to the monthly limited deal. So Lilith has systematically made everything roughly the same cost of what you can get from the store, because essentially for $100 you can pick your own celestial or your hypogean hero. For $50 you could bid on one that you're looking for, so about half the price, but you do not get any of the rewards that you get for the $100 card. So essentially, again, keeping the heroes about the same. It's roughly $50 for each hero that you're getting, $30 for the purple card, which on the shop in the monthly deals, purple cards are $50, but again, you don't get any of the diamonds or the other rewards that come with the cards that we'll look at in a minute. So looking at the summary, because there is always a lot of data here, as free to play, even if your guild manages to land inside the top 100, the only item you could afford from either of these is amplifying emblems, which are the gold emblems. As for the exchange store, as you can see there, what you could get if you did 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills, and 5 kills. So very, very minimum as free to play, with killing goalless all 5 times and selling the chests, which are very, very important. On the auction house, you could get 5 Stargazer cards and 60 purple stones out of this if you manage to kill them 5 times and your items sell at the auction house. So a lot of variables here. Obviously, that's just the expectation, and with some variance in RNG, you could get more or less. Here's what I have with 3 bosses worth of loot, and the last 2 yet to be sold. He has 1,000, as you can see. Basically, if you are free to play, don't expect to get anything out of the trading hub this time. I'm hoping they do adjust some of the costs. Since the trading hub has been released and the items have went in there, I have said time and time again, they are far too expensive. The amount of crystals that they're rewarding in relationship to the amount that items cost are not worth it unless they are going straight pay to win, which you can see here. I mean, when you look at the stats, when you look at the numbers, not even giving us an option to bid on items and chests that we earn unless you're paying money is super, super disappointed to me. So overall though, looking at the actual items here, so we know that the militia trade there, but what I wanted to look at is the monthly deals, and this is what I was talking about. So even if you pick a hero, let's say we just go with the Strilda, and then we pick cards, so the cost of, let's say, 20 Stargazer cards. But if you look here, so the total of $32.80 in the diamonds plus the card that you get, which remember the card is roughly $30 plus the cost of the Stargazer cards, so 20 bucks there for the Stargazer cards, plus again the 3280 in diamonds. Honestly, to be able to pick your hero here for $50 versus just coming to the merchant ship and looking at the Dragon store for the same $50, to have a option to bid on a hero, which you may lose the hero, or just going to the actual merchant ship to buy the hero, or the monthly deals to buy the hero. I would almost recommend, if you're going to pay money into it, just go ahead and get the monthly deal. This one, remember, does have the regular heroes. This one, you can just choose whatever hero you're looking for to go ahead and build. But here, you do get 30 cards additional, and you get a ton of resources if that's what you're looking for. So essentially, you get a Stargazer pull here, you get 3 10 pulls here, so 40 more cards, plus a copy of the desired hero. So the one that you're looking for, plus 40 cards, and some resources for $99 for $100 essentially. Overall, when you look at the Dragon Store, just the same. So $64.80 for what you're bidding in crystals. I would advise just doing the monthly deal. Just get the hero that you want, because chances are with all of the heroes out there, for you to not only get the one hero card that you're looking for out of the militia trade, but also being able to win it has a lot of RNG, where here you could get possibly 1 copy, or in 4 pulls, possibly 2 or 3 copies, which you would not have the opportunity in the militia trade because you only get the 1 copy that you're looking for. So again, overall, just kind of a summary, a little bit disappointed with the militia trade overall, or the trading hub overall. Again, I think the prices are too high for it. I wish they were a little bit lower. I wish they would give us unbound dragon crystals every time we killed goalless. That way we could bid on items that we earned and chests that we earned. Because essentially, if you're in a 70-player guild and all of your players are free to play, you cannot bid on anything because you're not going to be awarded long past when goalless is dead. If you kill him once, twice, 3 times, maybe if you time it right, and you open up one of the last chests right by the end of here, you could possibly get to bid on your own chests with the Dragonbound crystals. But then again, you'd only have a chance to bid on red chests or the amplifying chests. And once you're to that point, you're already past the point of getting the lower rewards unless you just kill him once. So again, a little bit disappointed by overall with the trading hub. I think it definitely needs to be reworked, with a little bit of the Abyssal Expedition needing a little bit of rework. Definitely liked it this time. Super stoked that I hit Prince. Very, very cool that they added the skin in there for Iran. It was very, very nice to see. Super stoked that we got first place. Absolutely amazing. Again, big shout out to Casuals and to Sep and to Fear Isaac, Newton, everybody else, especially WhiteSushii for the guides. All of the content, absolutely amazing. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.